Hello! How are we all doing? Obviously, it's quite early in the afternoon. It's only about 3:15 at the moment, so I'm sure everybody is out and about and enjoying their relative festivities wherever and whatever they're doing. Apologies for the way I'm looking at the moment. I am currently just getting over a very bad bout of cold, stroke flu, stroke man flu, stroke whatever you want to call it. I'm not having the best of Christmases this particular time. But I'm still finding time to enjoy a little wee festive soiree. And I'm doing okay. I'm getting feeling rubbish. Doing a lot of coughing and sniffling and bleh, but I will survive, But I just wanted to pop back, see how everybody was doing, wish you all a very Merry Christmas, find out what everybody's up to, and just generally, for a short while, have a wee chat if anybody is about. I see Mark, Merry Christmas to you, my good friend. I hope you and Shirley are having a great time. Yeah, it was actually great to actually meet up with you again back in September. Can you believe that? Seems like an age ago, doesn't it? Andrew Patterson, Merry Christmas to you, Andrew. Yes. I hope you're having a great time as well. Hope you're hope all's well with you. But yeah, it was. I just wanted to share a few words. I have no idea what I'm talking about or what I'm going to say. I've got no plans whatsoever. Much like what I did back in September with Facebook, I literally just hit the live button just to see what happens and where it goes. I tend to do this a lot when I'm on the adventures. I just pick up the camera and just ramble a load of rubbish. For some strange reason, some people seem to like that, and I don't know why. But yes. Yes, Andrew. I actually currently have 2 new adventures booked for next year. They were actually booked before I actually did adventure number 5. So adventures 7 and 8 are booked. 7 is already paid for, so that is definitely happening. And adventure 8 is also booked. That I will be back on the Norfolk Broads in April and in July. Don't know the exact dates offhand, but yeah. I will say this, okay? A wee sneak peek is that the July adventure is going to be definitely very different from what you might. Oh, my hair's a bloody. My hair's a bit. Oh, I need a haircut as well. Yes, the adventure in July is going to be very different from what you have previously seen. I'm trying something new in July. Something a wee bit more informative. Still got a few plans, still trying to work it all out and everything like that. So I'm not going to say too much about July's adventure, number 8. But it should hopefully it should still be good and it should still be informative. And if you know or are thinking of coming to the Norfolk Broads as a family with kids, you might want to be keeping an eye out for Adventure 8. Now there's a wee teaser for you. Don't worry, I've not suddenly sprouted a family behind me. But yes, Adventure 8 is going to be very different and very much an adventure for me as well. But it should be good. It should be good. Yes, I think I did give you a wee sort of tease, Mark, about what I was doing that night. We met up in it wasn't Redom. It was I can't even think. Yes, but yeah, I do recall. I might have actually mentioned the plans. Hopefully, it'll be quite interesting and informative, and something that will be good to for people who are looking to visit the Norfolk Broads for the first time with a family. So be able to look and see and everything. But we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. Oh, surely, it's just typical man flu. You know, I'm just here, you know, just me and my two boys, you know, feeling sorry for myself, but I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'm actually feeling a lot better than what I was this morning and yesterday. Yesterday, I was just, you know, this morning I was still a bit, you know, but, you know, it's surprising what a few vodkas will do for you. You know, paracetamol and vodka, probably not the best combination, but you know, what can I say? You know, it's working. Yes, Mark, that's probably is just a little bit too much drink, you know, but I have had my dinner, so I'm not drinking on an empty stomach. So if Fraser Thompson ever pops around, you know, that was a bad idea, that, by the way. Being on an empty stomach that night, that was bad, you know. Rachel, yeah, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. You know, like I say, I'm getting over it. It's just a bad bout of the cold, but I'll be fine. You know, no problems. Yeah, I'm back at work very shortly again. Well, not today, obviously, but yeah, don't get much time off when you're a bus driver. You know, I'm fortunate to have today off to be able to enjoy it. So yeah, but that's it. Matt, yeah, Merry Christmas to you too. Oh, hope you're having a good one. Hope everything's fine with you, wherever you are. Mark, now you're just sort of rubbing that in. 10 days off, you know, that's just nasty, by the way. That's just cruel and unusual punishment. Yeah. But yeah. Like I say, I'm just talking a lot of rubbish just to see how everybody is doing. Surely, I'm not even going to comment on that because okay, well, I'm not far behind you. I'm only about 20 years behind you or so, give or take. Yes, 2 weeks off. Yes, everybody's having lots and lots of time. Well, just think, okay, right? You've got all the time off, okay, but somebody has to get you from A to B, okay? So that means that unfortunately somebody's got to do it. So alas, it's just us little bus drivers that do it. So yeah, here we are. We're just having a wee chat, and basically, I wanted to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. But I'll tell you what. Okay. Have you got any? No. Here's what I'll do. Obviously, I've just finished posting the last of the adventure. Just on Friday there. I don't know if you've all seen the adventure or all up to date on the adventure or whatever. But I was just wondering what your thoughts were. Did you enjoy it? Did it work for you? Did you all have a good time? Was it well edited? Was the content good? You know, I really did try to put a lot of time and effort into not just creating and filming the adventure, but also in the editing process. You probably didn't see a lot of the editing that was going on, which is a good thing, because good editing you shouldn't really notice. But I did actually try to turn this into one of the best adventures I've had. Certainly while I was away, the weather was perfect, bar a few days of rain. The people I met, the experiences I had, the things I did, you know, it was really was one of the best adventures. But you know, it doesn't necessarily mean that it transpires to a good adventure on YouTube, because I do know that, you know, the music, you know, the length, you know, it's just my style, you know. I could try to condense these adventures into 20-minute segments, but I don't know, if I was to do an adventure day 1 part 1, day 1 part 2, day 1 part 3, you know, not enough, you know. I'd be spending a year, and I always find that you kind of miss a wee bit if you do something like that. You know, I prefer to put them all together into one day, upload it, and you can watch it at your own leisure, you know, even if it's in wee bits and snippets, much like a DVD or a film or whatever, you know. Maybe it works for you, maybe it doesn't really work for you, you know. Everybody's got a wee choice, but that's my certain sort of style, you know. But I would love to know what you thought worked, and what you enjoyed about it, you know, what you felt was great about the or what wasn't so good, you know. I'm just going to have a quick wee catch up on the notifications here. Merry Happy Christmas, Raymond. Do we get to the dark side later tonight? Steve, we're probably already halfway to the dark side tonight, okay? I mean, this is a bottle of vodka that I bought, okay? I only opened that not that long ago. So that's a big bottle of vodka. You know, if I drink all that tonight, you know, I've got a serious problem, by the way. So yeah, we're doing not too bad so far. Absolutely. What we got, Yvonne? Brave soldiers. Was brilliant. Oh, Mark. So yeah, it was great. It was great. I felt it was, Mark, it was definitely one of the best adventures. Not only did I meet so many wonderful people, you and Shirley included, you know, I met the captain, I met Neil and Natalie. I hadn't seen Natalie in 30 years. I mean, we were mates at school, you know, and that was really quite a surprise, you know. And Broadland Grieve, by the way, I know I didn't really do much justice to Broadland Grieve, you know, but she really is a fantastic looking boat, you know, and I'm really looking forward to actually being able to do a wee bit more justice with that boat once she's all finished out inside. And I learned quite a wee bit from trying to put together that wee sort of video montage that I did. So I think it'll be good. Maybe if I get an opportunity, you know, to put together another montage of that boat, you know, see how that goes. So yeah, it was thoroughly definitely best adventure. Steve, when are you next? I'm on the Broads in April and July next year. Be a bit different, you know, certainly in July. But it should be, hopefully it should still be good adventures, you know. I'm looking forward to it. I would love to say that I'd be able to squeeze in a third adventure on the Norfolk Broads next year. Don't know. I'm kind of pushing the boat out a wee bit next year with the April and certainly the July. I mean, you know yourself, you know, going to the Norfolk Broads peak season, the boat that I've hired in July is the largest I've ever hired. It's a 45-foot premier class, elite class, prestige class. You know, it's a top of the range boat. So first week of the school holidays in July, large premier boat, you know, is expensive. So I'm really pushing the boat out next year. So I don't know if I can afford a third one, but I'm kind of hoping I'll be able to afford a third adventure next year, but we'll wait and see. At the moment, it's April and July. Where are we? Was born, I think, your best adventure when you're next on abroad. Obviously, as we, I think I will go to my boat. Mark, yes, you are very fortunate in actually being able to own a boat on the Norfolk Broads. Definitely, and I must say, you've got, you know, when you took me to see Destiny, it was very interesting, because it just goes to show you that you don't need a large boat to have a good boat. You know, I mean, what is it? Is it a Sea Line 30 you've got? I think that's what it is, a Sea Line 30, if memory serves. Sorry if I've got that wrong, but I mean, it was such a cracking boat. I mean, it really was, you know. I think I did mention, you know, good luck on the toilet arrangements, but that's probably something you just deal with, isn't it? You know, but yeah, that's actually, you've really got quite a lovely boat there, and I would love to say that I'd be able to buy a boat, you know, on the Norfolk Broads. You know, that's just not going to be a possibility. I know that for a fact. You know, but it's just not the cost of buying the boat. It's the cost of the maintenance and the upkeep, the tolls, the insurance, and of course the fact that I'm like 400 or 500 miles away. You know, I just can't nip down for the weekend. You know, it's just not financially viable, which is a bit of a shame, because I did actually see a really nice wooden boat while I was down there at the Ludden Bridge boatyard. You know, it was only for about £15,000, I think it was down there, but it was really nice. I really quite liked. I didn't get a chance to look inside it or anything like that. I was just like walking around it, but no, actually it looked quite a nice wee boat. So yes, Mark, you're very fortunate to own your own boat. Where are we? Scared the bejesus out of us. To the Abbey more, please. Yvonne, it will be a long time before I go back to that abbey at night. Absolutely not. I will visit there during the day. I've been to the abbey a couple of times during the day, and it's been quiet. It's been peaceful. It's been very relaxing. But I did notice that last time I was there, during the day, I got, it was a really weird sensation during the day. I don't know if you noticed, but I was like quite happily talking, and then I had to leave during the day. Well, what happened was that I got a chill right down my spine. Now, when I say down my spine, I don't mean like I suddenly felt, you know, oh, there was a bit of a chill there. No, it was like something was like literally grabbing my spine. You know, the rest of the body's fine, but I got this sudden cold chill right down my whole spine, and it was really weird, and it freaked me out. So that's why I left during the day. Now, the images you saw in that video, I didn't see until I came home and done editing and looked at photos and all that. That's when I saw those images that were caught by the camera. If I'd seen those images, I would never have gone back at night. And that night visit absolutely freaked me out. I mean, really, I was freaked out, by the way. You know, I mean, I literally, it took me 3 attempts to go into that place, which that should have told me something there. But literally, once I was in there the 3rd time, I literally thought that something was trying to grab me. I could feel something touching me, even though there was nobody there, nothing there. You know, I pretty much ran back to the boat, switched every single light on, and sat there for hours, you know, just listening to every creak, you know, of the wood, every movement of the boat, thinking that something was coming for me. You know, I was freaked out that night, really freaked out. So yes, I will go back to the Abbey during the day, not a problem. It will be a long time before I go back to that Abbey at night, because I don't want to ever do that again. I must have been nuts for that. So my Mrs. Julie is your Julie. Okay, Steve Probert. My Mrs. Julie is your biggest fan. Can you wish her a Merry Christmas, please? Julie Probert, Merry Christmas. Hope you have a great day today. Hope you're having a wonderful time. And if you are enjoying the little festivity, I hope your dark side isn't too dark later on. Have a great time, Julie. Absolutely. And thank you very much, Steve and Julie. All the best, Russell. I'm ruined by the sprouts and need to lay down. Hope to catch you on the river soon. Matt, all the best to you. If you're eating sprouts, God forbid you, and God help you. You need to go lie down. Sprouts are the devil's vegetable, by the way. I just you'll never get me eating a sprout, by the way. Absolutely not. Daily vlogs. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Do you do daily vlogs? Lee, I'm already halfway Christmas Darkside Looney, by the way. This is not just Coke, by the way. Just in case you came here. This is what I'm currently drinking. This was a fresh bottle only a couple of hours ago. It doesn't look like there's a lot gone from it, but this is a big bottle. So yeah, we are doing a Christmas Darkside at the moment. So absolutely, welcome along. Hope you enjoy it. Steve, we are on the Broad in September and Brink Serenade. Oh, you lucky buggers, you. I would love to have had an opportunity to have gone to Royal Oak, and then my next adventure, it's not going to happen because my next adventure is already in April. That's already booked. But if anybody from Barnes Brinkcraft is watching this, okay, get in touch with me. Do me a very, 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 very good deal on Brink Serenade, because I would love to do a back-to-back comparison of the that style of boat, the older style of boat like Royal Oak, and then the new modern version of it, the Brink Serenade. Because see that style of boat, I forget the name. It was an Aquafiber Diamond 35, I think it was. Absolutely fantastic boat, by the way. Absolutely brilliant boat. I've had a wee walkthrough of Brink Serenade when the captain took Brink Serenade out when it was first launched. I met up with him for the very first time, and he took me on a quick walkthrough. I would love to spend time just to compare the difference between an older style boat, same style boat, but an older fitted out boat, to the new modern fitted out version of that boat. I would love to do that. And if you're on Brink Serenade, you're gonna love it. It looks like a fantastic boat, and the style and layout of the boat, brilliant. So I hope you have a great time in September on Brink Serenade. Get dancing. Lee, get dancing. I think you saw enough dancing and singing to be going on in the last adventure. So no, I don't think I'm going to be doing any dancing, at the moment. And you can probably see, by the way, that just behind me, just over there, that's the scratch post. After a few vodkas, I might be thinking that's a pole. You know where I'm going with this? A pole, a few drinks, singing that. No, we're not even going to go there. We'll just, we'll keep that, just for the private viewing of anybody that's daft enough to actually join me on an adventure sometime, and that's from a female point of view. But no, actually, I'm just talking rubbish. I'll just stop right there and move on to the next comment. Doing Caledonian Canal in May, Inverness. Oh, Steve, really? You're doing the Cali Canal? Oh, man, I would love to do the Cali Canal. Listen, you must come back to me, okay, and let me know what you think of the Cali Canal. Any thoughts on the boats, on the scenery, the moorings, the fees, anything like that? Just talk to me about the Calais Canal. I would love to do the Calais Canal. The Caledonian Canal is only a few hours away from me. Unfortunately, I can't do it because it's a wee bit on the expensive side, but also they don't permit solo, period. It's a bit different from the Norfolk Broads. You've got very deep locks. You got very deep lochs. You got locks, and they tend to insist on 2 people when you hire boats. So I can never do the Calais Canal unless I bring somebody along with me. But yes, please, Steve, let me know what you think of the Calais Canal, because I would love to do it one day, you know. And if you do any videos on YouTube, leave me a link so I can have a wee look, you know, because yeah, I don't know if you're doing any YouTube videos or photos or whatever, but definitely I would love to know about the Calais Canal. So yeah, good luck with that. Hope the weather's good as well in September. We are on abroad 7th September. Maybe see you. Limelight, Herbert Woods. Yvonne, I'm not currently due to be back on the Norfolk Broads in September next year, unfortunately. But if I do manage to do a 3rd adventure, I will certainly maybe see about keep an eye out for you, definitely. 7th September, I'll try and keep that in mind. One day I will have to visit Scotland and have a ride on your bus. Mark, seriously, Mark, you really don't want to come up here to get a ride on my bus, okay? Because contrary to popular opinion on YouTube, you know, put it this way, you know how there's 2 states of time, okay? There's normal time, which is what everybody experiences, and then there's river time, which is what we experience on the Norfolk Broads, you know? Normal time is fast-paced, it's hectic, it's go, 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 you know, and it can wear you out so very fast. Broads time, river time, is slow. It's sedate, it's gentle, it's peaceful, tranquil, you know. Everything takes hours to do, you know. I mean, literally, you know, I mean, you in normal time it would take you 20 minutes to go from Wroxham to Norwich. In Broad's time it takes like 3 days, 2 or 3 days, you know. Well, that's a wee bit like me, okay. There's river time, or Broad's time, or I'll call it boat time, okay? There's boat time, Russell. No. There's boat time, Admiral, okay? And there's bus driver, Russell, okay? Boat time, Admiral is calm. He's relaxed. He's tranquil, peaceful, happy, joyous, you know, even, you know? And then there's bus driver Russell, who's a miserable bastard who can't be bothered with anybody. What, you don't have any change? Get the money on the bloody bus and get your seat. Oh, no, you really don't want to get on my bus, by the way. You know, I'm your typical bus driver, I'm afraid. I'm sorry to say, I'm your typical bus driver. I'm a miserable sod, totally. Oh, hold on. Yeah. So yeah, I'm just like I said, you know, it's. Oh, wait a minute. Do it. Get on that. Poor little Bo Peep has lost a sheep and Russell's lost his marbles. That had me crying. Enjoy all your vlogs. Brilliant. I'm back there on the 2nd of March. You know, it's Lee. It's one thing, you know, me pole dancing on this scratch post, okay, for the amusement of all the current fans. Unfortunately, I might scar my boys' mentality for the rest of their lives if they saw their daddy dancing on that. So no. I think I would need at least to finish this off before you even got me anywhere near that scratch pose dancing on it. Drink up, come. Yeah. Okay. Looks like how I feel and Happy New Year from Ivan and Margaret. Happy New Year and a Merry Christmas to you. Yes. I'm still getting over this very blasted, awful, bloody man flu cold thing, but we're getting there. We're getting there, And you're right, Lee. I'm not drinking fast enough, am I? Oh yeah, absolutely. Shirley can see. Shirley said she see your cats. Yes, can we see your cats? Brilliant. Okay, right. Hold on a wee second, okay? Right, I've just got a wee message here. This is very bad viewing, I know. Okay. Yeah, I know that's very bad viewing, but I had to do that. Okay. Well, okay. Well, right. For the sake of Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Keep up the good work and more live chats as well. Merry Christmas to you, Steve. Okay, you have a good one. Okay, and I'll catch up with you later. Okay. Right, Shirley, you want to see the cats? Well, the cats. Okay. Excuse me. Are we ready for this? Because this is going to get a wee bit weird. Okay. Right. Okay. Right. This is for Shirley. Okay. You're going to get a tour of the Thompson residence. Oh dear, you poor people. Right, that is currently Cisco. He's been enjoying the festivities so much, he's currently passed out. Say hello to YouTube, Cisco. Huh? You're just looking at that, aren't you? Yes, I know. Yeah. That's Cisco. He's enjoying his little chaise lounge by the radiator. Okay, now let's see if we can go and find Gizmo. Gizmo's usually passed out in the bedroom. There he is. Well, we go and see him. Oh dear, this is not good. There he goes. There's my wee Gizmo there. Hey. Not happy because he's been disturbed. Totally not. So there you go, Shirley. That's Cisco and Gizmo. All right. Right. Yes, that's Cisco and Gizmo. That's my two boys. That's my. Wait a minute. I'll plug back in. Yes, that's my two boys. Literally my two boys. Absolutely wonderful. They mean the world to me. Actually, what I should do is I should give a wee shout out to a certain individual who is not really maybe mentioned enough on these vlogs, but since it's Christmas, I'm going to give a shout out to somebody who doesn't get mentioned on these vlogs, which is somebody called Rachel. Rachel is a very good friend of mine. She's been a friend of mine for a wee while, and she actually takes care of my two boys for me. every time I come down to the Norfolk Broads. And it's because she willingly looks after them for me, saves me a fortune in cattery fees, and allows me to come down to the Norfolk Broads. So yes, if you are watching this, Rachel, thanks again. You know, wonderful, absolutely wonderful. So yeah, anyway, Shirley, there was my two boys. On to the next comment. Where are we? Yes, can we see? Yes, Linda. Now, Charlie and Linda. Now, forgive me, Charlie and Linda. If memory serves, you are Charlie and Linda that I met up to at Sutton Stade. Is that correct? You bought me a pint. Is that the Charlie and Linda I'm thinking of? Memory's a bit phasey. You know what I'm like about names. But yes, it was actually, if you are that Charlie and Linda that I am thinking of, it was actually really nice to meet you, and thank you very much for the pint, you know. And I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to actually spend a little bit more time with you that particular night, but that was obviously well, that was the night I got a little worse for wear, actually. You know, never drink on an empty stomach. It's always ends up very bad. You know, the next morning after that particular night, I was very, very hungover and very, very feeling a bit rough that day at all. So yes, never drink very on an empty stomach. It just ends badly all around. You know, so yeah, but yes, Linda and Charlie, I hope you're having a great Christmas now. I hope you're having a great time, whatever it is you're doing, you know. Mark, Charlie says, lovely cats. Charlie, you've just won their daddy's hearts. They are my boys. They are my boys. I love them to bits, you know. I don't actually have kids of my own, but it's strange because, you know, you sort of, when you have pets, you know, you actually sort of look on them as your own children. You know, you take care of them and you care for them so much. Cisco's actually, I don't know if I told you this, Shirley. Cisco is actually doing okay. He is currently on medication for the rest of his life, unfortunately. He's got thyroid problems, but he's definitely responding well to the medication now that we've got it sorted out, and he's starting to put on a wee bit of weight. So yes, he's getting back to his normal self after being a bit poorly for a wee while. But yeah, it's very, very good. So yeah. Linda, yes, it's that. Oh dear, yes. Well, I'm glad I recall you. And like I say, it was good meeting you, and thank you very much for the pint. I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to chat a wee bit more. But next time you're down, do what you did last time. Come and say hello to me. You know, I'm actually, believe it or not, okay, and I know this might be a wee bit difficult to believe, but I'm actually quite shy in person. You know, I'm quite reserved. You know, I kind of keep myself to myself. You know, come and talk to me. You know, Mick and Jackie. I mean, on day 2 of the last adventure, you know, they just came along, chapped my door, and said, "You're the Admiral, aren't you?" You know, I said, "Yeah." You know. And, you know, and came in for a coffee, we chatted, you know, it was great, you know. So yeah, I mean, if you ever do see me, you know, come and, I might not remember you, I might not recognize you, it might take a wee while for the bell to drop, but say hello, you know. I'm a bit shy and reserved in real life, but come and say hello, you know, because I am quite chatty, you know, once you come up to me, you know. So yeah, Linda, it was great actually meeting you, and thank you very much for the pint. And if we are back on the Broads, hope we can get a chance to catch up again. Definitely, this time with a proper pint together. Albert, Merry Christmas. Russell was going to watch the Queen until the Admiral popped up. Oh, well, I don't think you'll find the Queen enjoying a wee chat with the public over a wee tipple. That's for sure. But I'm by no means royalty. If you want royalty, I think you should be looking for the Captain's channel, because that really is Norfolk Broad celebrity status. You know, I'm just well, actually, I have been saying this ever since this last adventure has popped up. I don't know if I'm becoming famous on the Norfolk Broads or infamous on the Norfolk Broads. It's one of the two, and I suspect it's the latter one. Yes, Raymond, I'm still live. I'm still here. You know, which is probably surprising considering it's like 41 minutes now. You know, I should, as is typical, these live sessions should only ever be like 10, 15 minutes, like my YouTube videos. They should only, YouTube videos should only about 15 minutes long, because nobody wants to watch a YouTube video that's on beyond 20 minutes, you know, and yet I bring them out like 2.5 hours, as is typical with my live sessions, you know. Our live session should only be about 15 minutes long, and here we are already at 41 minutes and counting. I have my own wee style of doing things, don't I? Excuse me. That's that bloody cold coming back on me. I need another drink. Hold on. There we go. Right. How is Tiberius Boy doing? How is Teddy? Hold on a wee second. You always know when I've had and I'm sorry to bust your bubble, people, okay? But I'm an old guy, okay? That means I need some glasses sometimes, and especially when I've had a drink in me. So, excuse me a wee second. Mark, how is Tiberius Boy saying hi? Mark, I'll tell you about Tiberius Boy by the way, okay? Tiberius is currently shoved in a bag in a corner somewhere in the spare room. Why? Because I currently caught him raiding the drinks fridge 2 days ago. I went out to Tesco's. I bought a whole load of beer, wine, vodka, gin, you know, massive stuff, you know. And I came home from work one day and pretty much all of it was gone, and he was upside down in the sink puking his guts up. So after that, it was like, right, that's it, you're in the bad books. I shoved him in a corner in the spare room in a bag, and he's in there probably for the rest of the festive season, you know. So he's not coming back out at all. I will teach him to have better respect for his betters, one way or the other. I will teach him to respect me. Yes, we all know that's not going to happen, people. Absolutely not, because, you know, the master corrupts the student differently. So, yeah, so that's pretty much all the comment at the moment, all done and dusted. But anybody got any good Christmas jokes, by the way? Anybody pulled anything out of a cracker? You know, I came up with one. Any of you that might know, okay, just in case you didn't notice that display cabinet earlier, I'm a bit of a science fiction geek. So here is my Christmas joke to you, okay? My Christmas science fiction Christmas cracker joke to you, okay? How does Darth Vader like his turkey? A little bit on the dark side. Well, that's my Christmas cracker joke of the year, by the way. Oh, oh. Yeah, yeah. It's really bad. I know it's really bad. If you want more, I've got more. You know, I've got plenty more. You know, but I don't think it would be a good thing to inundate you with Christmas cracker jokes at all, unless of course you want to hear Christmas cracker jokes. But I don't think you really want to hear that. You know, no, we really don't want to hear Christmas cracker jokes. Actually, no, absolutely not. But perhaps it is time to actually, I don't know, finish off this weird sort of live stream. I mean, I don't want to go on for too long. I mean, it's like 45 minutes long already. So, yeah, not that long, I'm afraid, Raymond. You know, we're all back at work. You know, surprisingly, the buses up in Edinburgh run 24/7, 365 days a year. So I'm fortunate to be off today, but some others are not so fortunate. They are actually working today. You know, so I'll be back at work before you know it. Still got time for a little topple though, you know, so not too bad. But yeah, perhaps I should I don't know, call it an end to the live stream. You know, it's 46 minutes long now. So but before I go, I'm gonna do something, okay? Now I was gonna do this. I have been meaning to do this through a couple of the adventures. But I never quite got down to it. I kept forgetting about it. Okay. But despite the fact that I'm drinking vodka at the moment. Okay. I'm going to say a little prayer. Right? Okay. It's Christmas. Okay. It's okay to be. I'm not a religious person. Okay. I'm not. Okay. So don't turn off. Okay. I'm not going to go on about religion. Okay. But it's okay to be about. It's okay to say a little prayer on Christmas Day. Okay. And despite the fact that I'm drinking vodka, I'm going to say the beer prayer. That's right. I'm going to say a prayer to beer. Okay. So I'm going to settle down with you guys. Okay. Say a little prayer and then end the live stream. And then after that, I hope you have the rest of your evening, day, a great Christmas, a fantastic New Year, you know. And I really hope that all the best is brilliant for your upcoming 2019. If you're on the rivers at the same time as me, I hope we get together. I hope we get a chance to share a pint. And if not, I hope one day we get together, you know. But in the meantime, before I end the live stream, the beer prayer. Our lager, which art in barrels, hallowed be thy drink. Thy will be drunk. It will be drunk at home as it is in the tavern. Give us this day our foamy head, and forgive us our spillage, as we forgive those who spilt against us. But deliver us from hangovers, and lead us not into incarceration. For thine is the beer, the bitter, and the lagerman. Barman. Have a great Christmas, everybody. Hope all's well. Have a great day, and I'll see you in 2019. All the best to you, and thanks for joining me on this little wee Christmas Darkside live stream. And if you do want another live Darkside, by the way, feel free to comment below so that I know to actually do it again. Okay, all the best for 2019. Merry Christmas to you all. Bye for now. Cheers.